Ice and ting and ting. I'm Tiffany Cannon, Reggae Girl Striker, and you are watching the Reggae Boys Commentary. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe.
I mean, you heard the long Well, clearly, as you can see, I was baffled, lost for words there. But you heard the young lady, so you have to do exactly what you've been told, right? So go right ahead. Hello, everyone. I'm Simon Preston, and welcome back to Reggae Boys Commentary. Thank you so much for tuning in to another video on this channel. Really, really appreciate it. So I know you're looking at the title of this video, and your eyes are a bit like this, wondering, where's Simon headed today? Now, look, we grew up when we grew up around Jamaican parents, what is one thing that all our parents tell us, especially our mothers? Don't count your chicks before they're hatched. And you have to agree with that at some point because you don't know what tomorrow brings. And the same can be said with football because it's so unpredictable. You can have an emergence of talent, you might have injuries, especially in times now with COVID. So players might not have their passports in time. But the reason for this video is I want you to get in the mindset and thinking about the tremendous potential that our national women's team have. Think about the endless possibilities, the talent that is in this region that can compete against the best of the best in the world. We've been competitive against the top two best teams in the world, USA and Canada. So why can't we strut our stuff against teams from Africa, like we did against Nigeria, UEFA, and other confederations? I don't see why not. So I want you to think about the endless possibilities, which is why I'm casting your eyes towards 2027. Now, we know we're preparing for qualification for 2023, but I want you to focus on 2027, and I want you to listen to this statement because I'm not being delusional, I'm being factual, I'm being objective. The Reggae Girls has the realistic chance of heading to the quarterfinals of the 2027 FIFA Women's World Cup. And when you're in the last eight, anything is possible. And why do I say all of this? It's because of the emergence of talent. It's like a hotbed right now in North America for our young ladies. And it was a wise and brilliant decision to carry the teenagers and girls in their early 20s to that World Cup in France. Jodie Brown was a teenager in France. Sade Amalekan, teenager in France. Giselle Washington, a teenager during the course of World Cup qualifying. Sydney Schneider, a teenager during World Cup qualifiers and was a teenager at the World Cup as well. And that's just four young ladies right there. So think about when these young ladies are approaching their prime, 25, 26, 27, 28. I mean, even if they decide to start a family in their 20s, look what Shayna's doing. Shayna's a rock star at 28 and now preparing for a third kid. So I don't see why if any one of them decide to start a family, that they can't follow in the footsteps of Shayna, get advice and so on and so forth. Christina is a mother as well, Christina Chang. I want you to think about this, all right? And this is something that really, really is exciting for me. And I want you to think about the endless possibilities of Jamaica, our Reggae Girls, going to the 2027 World Cup and competing for it. All right, just think about this. In net, Sydney Schneider in the 2027 World Cup. Sydney at that time is going to be 28 years of age, at her peak physically, and should be an established goalkeeper, if not in the NWSL, then in Europe. Left back, Anisha Blackwood. Anisha Blackwood, by the time the World Cup rolls around, she's going to be 29, 30, depending on what specific month. Anisha Blackwood, you expect her to progress from the type of player that she is right now and can continue very, very well in that left back position or left wing back position. Right back now. Going to go with a young lady that scored against the United States at the CONCACAF Under-20 Championship in 2018 in Trinidad and Tobago, Jaden Matthews. Jaden Matthews is going to be 27, 28 by the time that the 2027 World Cup rolls around. Central defense, Chantal Swaby. Chantal Swaby is going to be 29 by the time the World Cup comes around in 2027. Konya Plummer, depending on the month of the tournament, is going to be 29, 30. That right there is an experienced backline of national players that have been part of the program for a number of years and have the ability to be that back five moving forward. And I haven't even got into what some may consider squad players or fridge players. We haven't even reached that part as yet, but we will get there quite shortly. In front of the back four or back five, think about Giselle Washington. Giselle Washington is going to be 26 years old by the time the 2027 World Cup comes around. I expect her to be the boss of this midfield, holding, driving forward. And guess what? She can score goals as well. And that is why I'm so excited about the potential that she carries and can do in national colors. So it really, really is exciting about what she can achieve. In front of them, I've gone with Sade Adamalekan, who, as you know, is the younger sibling of Nathaniel. Nathaniel, as you know, represented Jamaica at U20 and U17 level. Goal machine. I've made it extremely clear about Nathaniel and what I believe that he can offer to the Reggae Boys. If you need a finisher, you need a last-minute goal, but this video is not about Nathaniel. It's about the Reggae Girls. And Sade has the potential to be that playmaker if she wants to be, or if she can be utilized in that manner. A penetrative pass, a through ball, or even a shot. Sade is going to be 26 by that time. And you know who also is going to be 26? The person who I expect to play in the attacking areas as well, Paige Bailey Gale. She's going to be 26 years of age as well. Yeah. And the front three now. This is where things get interesting now. Jody Brown. Jody Brown is going to be 25 years old by the time the 2027 World Cup comes around. Just picture that. Jody Brown is going to be 25 by that time. 24, 25. So this would be her third World Cup if Jamaica, of course, gets to 2023. On the right-hand side, I'm going with the older sibling of Ian Frey, Marley Frey. Marley Frey is going to be 27, and I expect her to be a prominent part of the national program moving forward. And through the middle, Khadija Bunny Shaw. Bunny is going to be 30 years old by the time the 2027 World Cup comes around. Just look at that team. 2027 is the tournament where I expect things to be really, really, really meshing for the Reggae Girls. And guess what, Reggae Boys and Reggae Girls fans? We haven't even touched Yasmin Jameson, who's going to be 29 by the time that tournament comes around. We haven't even touched Neville Gale Abel, local player, Waterhouse. She was going to be 25 by then. We haven't touched Vian Sampson, who was going to be 31 by that time. We haven't even touched Gabrielle Gale by that time. She's going to be 26. Peyton McNamara, Ohio State, 25 by that time. Shania Hales, 26. Trudy Carter is going to be in her early 30s at 32. Marla Sweatman, 32, 33, thereabouts. Taylor Hines is going to be 27. Lauren James, if she comes on board for Jamaica, is going to be 25 by that time. And guess what? We haven't even spoken about other players as well. Lauren Reed, Malia Atkins. We spoke about Peyton already, right? Lacey Murray, Sharice Clark, Alexia Spencer, Gabrielle Scarlett, Chantel Parker, Jaden Roberts, Sidonia Clark. All of these girls are going to be in their mid-20s. All of them. And we haven't even touched Tiffany Cameron as yet. We'll be 34, 35 by then. If you want a tenacious player, you have her. And just think about it. You might be saying, Simon, but 34, 35. You're going to need some experience in a squad. Someone that has been to 3-4 World Cups, that can speak to players and listen, this is what happened when I was at under 17 level. This is what happened when I was in the senior team. Just to pass on that experience to the younger faces in the squad. You need a balance. You need that mixture. So having a few players over the age of 30, I am completely fine with that. Whether it's Trudy, whether it's Tiffany, Kanya, Bunny is going to be 30 exact. 4 core critical players. That's going to be key. And Tiffany Cameron, who might be the grandmother of the team by then at 35, honestly, endless possibilities. So if this core is kept together, I have absolutely no doubt that with proper planning and proper execution, that this team can go to the quarterfinals of the 2027 World Cup. And as we know, once you're in the last 8, anything can happen. Reggae boys, reggae girls fans, what are your thoughts? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below about this. Does this give you excitement? Does this give you thrill? How does this make you feel? Well, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Is there a player that I left off that perhaps you're saying, why didn't Simon mention her or her or her? Because the pool is deep. I'm just giving perspective into the matter. But let me know your thoughts. And don't forget to subscribe to Reggae Boys Commentary for more content. Take care, guys.